and Barak Yahweh Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Addressing the Common Board, James 5 and 15. I completed a video via the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, and that video was entitled The Reason Why We Get Sick. And a person by the YouTube handle Does It Really Matter 2346 posted a comment, and it reads, it says, if we have committed any sins, we will be forgiven. What does that if means? Shalom. Okay, so James 5 and 15. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. And if is nothing but a conjunction. Okay, that's it. So when we investigate this scripture utilizing a spiritual perspective, right?
Strong's G 2579, Khan, Thayer's Lexicon, Afrana.
So for and, you have
Strong's G 2579, Khan,
and for if,
Thayer's Lexicon, Afrana.
and according to Thayer's Greek lexicon, right? James 5 and 15. By aposiopeces, with the suppression of the apodosis. Okay, again, James 5 and 15, by aposiopeces, aposiopeces, with the suppression of the apodosis. So, according to Wikipedia, aposiopeces is nothing but a figure of speech, an unfinished sentence, right? Is a figure of speech wherein a sentence is deliberately broken off and left unfinished. Case in point. Back into James 5 and 15. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. All right. So as you can see, the scripture was broken off, right? And you have this conjunction such as and if to connect it, right? Connected to what? Connected to the apodosis. And what is an apodosis, right? Apodosis, according to the New Oxford American Dictionary, is the main clause of a conditional sentence. So, the main component of the scripture would be, or the main clause, if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. All right. So again, and let me just do it this way. So the aposiopeses would be the first part of the scripture, such as, and the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. All right. Now, this is where and if comes in to connect the latter part of the scripture. That's it. That's it. Again, aposiopeses is a figure of speech, an unfinished sentence, right? And with the suppression of the apodosis, apodosis is what? The main clause of a conditional sentence, such as, if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. And when we utilize scriptures such as Romans 5:12, wherefore, as by one man sin entered into the world, and death by sin, and so death passed on all men, for that all have sinned. So when it comes to us sinning, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. We all have went off. Okay? Now, the only person that is perfect, or the only entity that is perfect, it starts with Yahweh, and Yahushua as himself is perfect. Okay? He defeated sin in the flesh. However, as Adam, he sinned. As Isaac, he sinned. As Solomon, he sinned. But as himself, all right, he defeated sin in the flesh. So again, Romans 5:12, wherefore as by one man sin entered into the world, right? And death by sin. And so death passed on all men, for that all have sinned. And you can't get around that. Last precept. Let's go to John 1:29. The next day, John saw Yahushua coming unto him and said, behold, the Lamb of the Most High, which is another title for Yahushua, which took away or take, let me say it like this, which takes away the sin of the world. What world? The world of Israel, beginning with the elect. So we all have sinned. So it only makes more sense that When it comes to James 5 and 15, the and if is nothing but a conjunction. Lord, will you are edified. Shalom.